Hello, everybody. It's January 9, 2018. I know I promised everyone that I'd be making a video on how to get an import license in the Philippines, but it's kind of getting a little difficult because I'm trying to figure out how to present it in such a way that doesn't just look like a PowerPoint presentation. I want to make it look like anyone who watches it should be able to do what I say in the video and just apply it and be able to get an import permit. That's the goal. The problem is there are so many documents that you need that it's not easy to just compile it together, to summarize it together. You really have to have to figure out how to present it in such a way that everyone will understand. Like any person, even just a vendor on the street, should be able to understand how to get an import permit from the Bureau of Customs. So until I do that, this is just a small video about today, about the shipments we have today, and about the challenges that we will encounter for this year. So let's start off with the shipment. So today we have an overnight loading of a 1x40 container going to General Santos. We are loading our usual items that we have that I usually post online. That's not going to be too big of a deal. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and everything arrives on time. We'll be monitoring it through our contact with the shipping line, and the trucker actually who's going to arrive will have a direct line to the shipping line, so it'll be easy for us to figure out where the container will be at a certain period of time. So we're expecting that shipment to arrive early next week at latest, and delivery to the site exactly a week from now. So fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes well. The Mindanao is a very secure but sometimes very challenging place to deliver because you have to deal with a lot of local governments who aren't really in touch with the Luzon area. So it's a different island. There are certain practices you have to respect. So hopefully everything goes well and no delays happen. On a darker note, we've had some challenges early this year. I think it's just because of the fact that we're coming off vacations. We haven't been able to answer or provide the level of information that we expect ourselves to provide our clients. We have had some delays for what we should. We've had some delays in informing our clients of the status of their shipments. Unlike most other countries which have a tracking system or a barcode system for their shipments, a lot of the Philippines is still not electronic, so you manually have to inform them via email or via phone calls of the status of each shipment. So whenever any of the shipments are flown out of the Philippines via air freight, or whenever any of the shipments arrive, we ideally call our clients to ensure them that the shipment is going to arrive on time, or to inform them that delays have happened because of some force, such as delays with the shipping line, with the vessel, with political issues, all of these things. Like today was the feast of the Black Nazarene, Translocacion, where it basically means that you're transferring a statue of Jesus from one church to another. So this is a very coveted event for Catholics, and a lot of people flock to the shrine to give their respect to Jesus, and so there are a lot of people. It happens to be held near the port area, so a lot of people working at the ports cannot get to the ports, and therefore services such as Bureau of Customs, such as shipping lines in the ports, they usually don't have work today, so which we experienced today. So Yeah, we've had some difficulties with that. So, with regard to these are the things we have to deal with. We have to inform our clients immediately that things are happening in the Philippines, and so they're not shocked why certain shipments have not yet arrived or have not been processed. And hopefully, as this year goes on, hopefully the Philippines gets a little more digitized. We get more barcodes. We can integrate these systems between our countries, the different countries to the Philippines, and it'll be easier to track the particular shipments that are arriving or going from or coming from the Philippines. So there, just a short update. We hope to be able to get back on the winning form by next week. I really hope that we're able to provide a level of service that is better this year than was last year. That's the goal, and hopefully we can do that. So, as for the notes on how to get an import permit, I'm already writing it down, but yeah, it'll take me a little bit of time to organize it, figure out how to present it so that everyone can understand. So until then, this is Francis for Freight Options Incorporated, and good night.